Next one's another gentleman from the north who's been doing this way for a while as well. It's Kenny McRae. I've not heard this one before. It's Oliver Twist.
I like to get my head in the hand. It's over 3 pages. Oliver Twist, my version. It was Christmas Day in the orphanage, and the snow was belting down. Ragged bairns sat round bare tables, hoping the turkey would come soon. It was a time long, long ago when most folk were poor and humble. The pair bairns were ruled by an old twister, a big fat slob named Bumble. Even though it was Christmas, when all things should be merry and bright, the bairns were doing it at the mouth, as Santa hadn't come in the night. Oh. They all sat down at the table for breakfast, and the eyes of Bumble, who was cruel, they held out their bowls for cornflakes, but got instead called naughty gruel. They came up with a plan among themselves to put all their names down on a list. First out had to come placed, and it turned out to be wee Ollie Twist. Ollie went up with a bowl in his hands, breath coming quick and weak at the knees. He slowly approached the big fat beadle. "Can I haste some more, sir, please?" Bumble stared down at poor Ollie through cruel and thin slitted eyes. He splattered crumbs all over him as he'd been eating spicy Christmas pies. He raised at him with his mouth full and grabbed at scared Ollie's arm and twisted the arm up the laddie's back, causing him grievous bodily harm. He gave him a kick right on his bum and belted him a smack on the gob. He shouted, "I'll show you, you little pest, the morning you're going to get a job." He got Ollie a job making coffins, and Indian he was allowed to sleep. But he got fed up with that dead-end job and decided to be a lum sweep. Up the first chimney he began to climb. It was a sooty and dirty old lum. The soot was getting into his eyes, his nose, his ears, you guessed, his bum. He gave up that job and was haying a walk when he bumped into the Artful Dodger. He was a lad who had been around and was all Fagin's favourite lodger. He invited Oliver along to meet the rest of the gang and took him to visit his pad. The house was a mess with a leak in the roof, but the food they served wasn't bad. He was introduced to old Fagin, a miser with a big hooked snoot. Ollie thought he was coloured, and noticed he was covered with soot. Fagin wasn't annoyed at the laddie. "I'm sure you're not to blame, but there you needn't worry. A job day here looks the same. Sit yourself down at that table. We've no knives, but here's a fork. The night, instead of mincing tatties, we're haying sweet and sour made with pork." After they had eaten their fill and nobody was happy and full, Fagin had a drink of booze. Fagin had drunk all the booze the night before, so the kids had to drink iron blue. A silence fell as in walked Bill Sykes. Along with him came his Doug and his maw. His Doug was ugly and nasty like Bill, but his Bud was no a bad looking doll. "I'm not allowed to burglar house," Fagin replied. "You can hear Ollie Twist. If you're found out, you can run faster. Ollie, if caught, will never be missed." Oliver had taken a fancy to Nancy. He had never known his mother. He looked at her with big goo-goo eyes and wanted to be her wee brother. Nancy was a big softy as well as kind. She asked Bill to take somebody else, but he wouldn't. He's what I need, thin and wee, to squeeze in through the half-open window. Hey, this poem's only taken up 3 pages. So Maester, I'm going to trim. The maist you ken. So why carry on? But the next few verses are grim. Up to the attic they had to scoot and scramble out onto the tiles. But robbing the house they got found out, and Bill was using the slates as missiles. You're no getting me at the police, he shouted, and skited a clay tile off a cop's head. Oliver, he clung onto the roof as a policeman shot both sides dead. There was a roar as Bill hit the deck. Wonder what happened to the hound. Bill, when he fell, also broke his neck. His dog likely ended up in the compound. Nancy took Ollie under his wing. They became a happy-go-lucky pair. She taught him to sing and dance, changed their names to Rogers and Astaire. That's not the ending in film or book. This poem I'm no defending. It's up to years. I'm not trying to suit, but you must admit it's not a bad ending.
Kenny thinks I can. He couldn't. That was 3.5 pages.